I was determined. I was determined to see the young gentleman what I made.
Oh, no. Not only have I been living off a convict's fortune, but now I'll never win Estella's heart. Soon after Magwitch arrived, Pip went to visit Miss Havisham for the last time. Miss Havisham, I've found out who my true patron is. And since this discovery, I've decided to give up my fortune.
Well, what affair is that of mine?
You knew that I believed you were my patron, and that Estella was intended for me.
Yes, I let you go on.
Was that kind?
Who am I that I should be kind?
Very well. But before I take my leave, there's something I have to say. Estella? I know that I have no hope that I shall ever call you mine, Estella. I may soon be a poor man with nowhere to go, but I still love you.
I am to be married, Pip. The preparations are underway. Farewell.
Miss Havisham, just because your heart was broken long ago, you've turned Estella's heart into a block of ice.
I meant her no harm. I meant to save her from misery like my own.
Miss Havisham? Oh, no! Miss Havisham! I'll save you! I'm coming!
Dear Pip, forgive me.
I forgive you, Miss Havisham. You may dismiss me from your mind and conscience. This life is not for me. Hey, don't take that away. It's not finished.
Hey, what are you doing? Where's Miss Lassiter?
Didn't you hear? She left town this morning. Didn't pay for anything either. That's why I'm taking my stuff away. Wanda Gilmore's been going all over town trying to pay off that artist's debts.
Man, I can't believe this.
Okay, Steve, take it away.
No, Steve, you shouldn't. It's my statue. Oh.
I can't believe she'd just leave like that. She didn't even say goodbye.
I'm really sorry about Renee running off like that. All I know is she left a note saying the Smithsonian had called and she had to go to Washington right away. I guess she thought that was more important.
So what you're saying is I'm not going to be immortalized in stone. Okay, I'll just have a cookie.
This is very disappointing. I know you worked hard, David, and she really let you down.
I'm crushed, devastated, distraught. But you know, Nate, a cookie would make it better.
I guess I let some people down, too. I'm sorry if I was a jerk, guys.
That's okay, David.
Yeah, we understand.
I understand, too. Now, does anyone here understand cookie? Cookie!
Listen, Renee means well. It's just that I guess when you're famous and you travel around all the time, you might not have a place like Oakdale to come home to.
Thank you, Nathan.
I just don't know how we're going to explain this whole thing. The town is expecting a statue.
There's going to be a lot of disappointed people.
Well, I don't know if this would help, but I do have a piece of my own I've been working on.
All right! I can still be a landmark. Pip tried to repay Magwitch's generosity by hiding him from the authorities, but it was no use. Magwitch was caught and taken to Newgate Prison, where he fell seriously ill. Pip went to see him every day without fail.
God bless you, me dear boy. You never deserted me.
Dear Magwitch, I will be as true to you as you've been to me.
I'm quite content. I've seen me boy, and he is a gentleman.
Pip. Dear chappie, have you come home?
After all the kindness you showed me as a boy, I repaid you by forgetting you and running off to chase my dream. But now that dream is all gone by, Joe. The truth is, I was never as happy being a gentleman as I was here with you.
Ever the best of friends. Hey, Pip?
Ever the best of friends, Joe. Finally, the moment I've been dreaming of. I'm gonna look tall!
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Wanda. That's wonderful. Oh.
Wait a minute, that's not me! That's an imposter!
Congratulations! Oh, Wanda, you really captured the canine spirit.
It's really great, Miss Gilmore. Yeah, but I've got a feeling Wishbone was expecting your sculpture to look like him.
Oh, you're in the sculpture, Wishbone. There's a little bit of every good dog in there. Yeah.
Okay, but which bit is me? You know, which bit is Wishbone? Wanda? Wanda! I mean, look at it. Wanda, come on! Wanda, pay attention, please. Wanda? Wanda, pay attention to me. Wanda! Wanda, 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 Wanda! I saw her shrieking, with a whirl of fire blazing all about her. That's how the writer Charles Dickens described the fire on Miss Havisham's dress. But how does a film crew recreate such a frightening scene without putting anyone in danger? We called on our special effects department.
The big fire scene from Great Expectations was actually shot in a bunch of little pieces. We never actually lit someone on fire.
Sometimes we put a fire bar between the camera lens and the actor. Sometimes we used a small piece of cloth.
For instance, the piece where the dress runs through the fire, it was just a small rig with a piece of her dress cloth on it that had been fireproofed.
It's a well-thought-out plan. Before we shoot the scene, the special effects coordinator plans the shot with the director and the assistant director. With a lot of safety precautions, we filmed the flaming dress. And the actor didn't even have to be in the scene. Hey, what about the dog?
He's kind of like a child, and you have to take care that he won't get into certain things and that he isn't exposed to things that could hurt him.
Believe me, I really appreciate that. Fire up your imagination with a good book. It's what I do.